Sir, Subhash sir and Dinesh sir, whether the screen is visible for you, sir?
Visible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Visible.
sir.
Visible.
We will proceed. Thank you, sir.
Sir, I think the voice is muted. Voice is not coming. Hello, sir.
Professor Vinod, we are not able to hear. I think microphone is off.
Yes, professor. Yes, professor. His phone is off. So I will try to contact him over phone, professor.
Yeah.
He's not picking, sir. He's not picking the call. He's not picking the call. I don't know. What can we do?
Mr. Razan?
He's not attending our call, sir. He's not attending a call.
Because he has already started presenting. But
Yes, yes, that's what. Once again, I'm calling him. Let us see. Hello. 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 Voice is not. ஆமா examiner okay நீங்க ask him. Okay. So, sir, I informed them. Now
Yeah.
they activate.
So Dinesh, okay.
Okay.
Hello.
It's audible now. It's audible now.
Therefore, we can say that the challenge lies in reducing the rate of the slab, which is the spectral number, without compromising their load carrying capacity and effectiveness. The analysis study actually discusses the performance of straight plastic waste fibers, but they never studied the effect of the morphologies of waste plastic fibers on the performance of concrete. What we have done is that we apply the innovative conception of the composite building slabs along with the different configurations of plastic waste fibers. So there's a need for a novel slab system that not only weighs less compared to other structural systems, but also ensures optimized performance concerning load carrying capacity, cost effectiveness, and environmental impact. An extensive literature review has been done over 175 papers. The literature review was done on composite slabs, on hollow-core slabs, on hollow-core composite slabs, and a newly presented system that was first presented in 2018, as well as on concrete waste fiber reinforced concrete. At the summary of the literature review, it unveils that the composite slabs are effective structural systems with the steel sheets playing the most important role at tensile reinforcement. The shape of the steel sheet itself plays an important role, and the donate shape is the optimized one, gives the optimized reference. Hollow-core slabs are known for their lightweight, but unfortunately, this lightweight comes at the expense of the load carrying capacity and effectiveness of the system. On the other hand, plastic waste is a pressing topic in current research. It has been found that using plastic waste fibers in concrete does not only aid in environment by reducing the quantity of this non-biodegradable material, but also contributes to enhance the properties of concrete. So to highlight the results of my literature survey, I have published a paper in the International Journal of Steel Structures, which comes under the Hugo Scholars SCI journal and with an impact factor of 1.3. I have also participated in a conference with two papers related to the literature review that discuss in detail the recent trends in composite slabs and in composite materials. And they are published in ARD conference proceeding that are scopus indexed. So the objectives of the research are first to evaluate the mechanical properties, durability, and microstructural characteristics of concrete using different morphologies of propylene fibers from waste food trace. Second, to examine analytically using analysis of where the effects of various species provide on the performance of composite building slabs. Third, to evaluate the shear improvements that could be achieved using different shear connectors with composite body slabs. These shear connectors were designed particularly for this type of slab, so they are more durable. Fourth, to study the benefits of using polypropylene fibers from food tray waste for the gas propagation and behavior of composite body slabs, which is the first attempt to study the effects of fibers in slabs. And finally, to compare the test results from finite element simulation with the experimental investigation. Here I highlight the methodology I have used. First, I started with the primary test of concrete. Thank you, sir. So first, I started with the primary test of concrete with the percentage of 0.6. The tests were done on fresh and hardened concrete. Moving to the parts related to the slabs, I have done two parts, analytical investigation using ANSYS software as well as experimental investigation. Regarding the analytical investigation, first I have analyzed the solid slab and monochrome slab as steel sheet of 250 megapascal strength, and the second one is with the steel sheet of 450 megapascal steel sheet. Why we choose this? Because this type of high strength slab, it is manufactured in India, it's exported outside, but unfortunately it's never used in the Indian market. Therefore, we can consider this study as the first introduction or the first attempt to use this type of high strength steel sheets in Indian consumption. I have analyzed the slabs using different strips. We have came up with the concept of strips that are steel pieces welded to the top and planted on the steel sheet instead of reinforcement. The slabs that gave optimal results were further investigation with sheet connectors, the normal sheet connectors. They were studied on two bases based on load factor and as well as on the ductility. And then the result with the optimal, the slabs with optimal results that were further studied using fiber reinforcement. The same methodology was used for slabs with steel sheet of 450 megapascal. Then the experimental investigation was done to verify the results of the analytical investigation. This methodology saves time and cost instead of doing the opposite process. Here is a quick glimpse of the type of tests that I have done with the codes and the details of the specimen. These tests were done on fiber reinforced concrete, starting with workability, mechanical properties that contain compressive strength and side strength, flexural strength, also impact resistance strength was conducted. Durability tests including water absorption and rapid chloride penetration, and finally the microstructural analysis where it was done using scanning electron microscope. So moving into the process of manufacturing the steel fibers. First of all, I have collected all the plastics, one use actually, single use food trays. I have collected them, they are waste, cleaned them, and then cut them into sheets. These sheets then were cut into strips. These strips are of 30 mm length, 3 mm width, and 0.3 mm thickness. These values were taken based on the aspect ratio that should be 100 to satisfied, and the elevation range between 7% to 10%. After that, all these strips were manufactured into the required configuration, the required morphology, starting with the straight fibers, spiral fibers, and finally the channel fibers. So here are some of the properties that was conducted on the materials of the concrete, starting with cement, coarse aggregate, fine aggregate, and super plasticizer, which is a polycarboxylate ether base that was bought from Master Selenium Company. And RS 1026-2019 code was used to design concrete F25 concrete. The water to cement ratio is 0.25. Here I illustrate the process of casting, starting from the mixing process, compacting, placing in molds for 24 hours, demolding, and finally curing them for 7 days and 28 days fully in water. Starting with the results, starting with the workability test is done on fresh concrete. If we take a look at the values of the green cylinders, we can see that the results come in confidence with the previous research, where added fibers actually reduces the workability of concrete. There's no doubt in that. But we can clearly say that the morphology of the plastic fibers themselves don't affect this reduction. However, adding superplasticizer improve the workability considerably until it reaches the permissible sum range that varies from 50 to 100 mm as per IS 456. Here is a quick look onto the result of the compressive tensile and flexural strength for all the specimens at day 7 and day 28 with the apparatus that were used. And going further into details, we can see that at day 7, almost all the specimens have accepted similar compressive strength. The compressive strength of 500 concrete was less than the conventional concrete. This is a very common actually problem. That's not unusual, but that's the important hydration considered to be for quality of the plastic fibers. However, after 28 days, we can see that there is a huge improvement in the compressive strength, but the compressive strength of particle circuit was less, except in the case of spider fibers. In the case of spider fibers, the field almost identical to the conventional concrete, which is an extremely actually. This is related to the complicated shape of the fiber that improves the bond between the fiber and the surrounding cementation membranes. Here we can see there is a comparison to illustrate the improvement and also the drawbacks of the test. We can see this the TS ratio is the concept diagram that has to come with is the ratio of the composite strength of the bag sample at 7-day and 28-day compared to the one of conventional concrete. We can see here that there is here and they said we have because of the indications that strength is less than in the case of spider fibers. Moving into the inspired simplified strength and different you have more interesting levels because more tests have removed results compared to conventional. We can see that approximately all the results have improved the sensitivity of the system. How can we explain that? Partially explain the cause of the strength that the fibers lead to separate because of the travel propagation process that is affected here. However, the spider fibers still are actually the best fibers because of their we can say clearly that the morphology of waste plastic fibers really to the performance of the peak, which should be considered. Moving to the impact system test, the impact system test here we have in grade 8 that is the straight fibers, B is the shaft fibers, and is the spider fibers. We can take the test here and we see that the paper was taken to the of the fibers. Hence, the fibers have not attained their full load capacity. But in the case of some fibers, we have less than a normal. This phenomenon is indicated from the rate of the channel fibers. All of them are rate of surface concentration area that led to the fraction of the fibers. It was not pulled up, it was not raised, like with the testing, but it was related to the surface concentration of the fibers. However, in the case of fibers, you can see that there is a clean level which indicates that the fibers have attained their lowest or their optimal capacity, which contributes much better to the overcomplicated So let's solve the impact system test where verified using the standard data hypervisor copy and minus. First of all, say that with the surrounding situation. Because they are fully embedded, but in the case of certifiers, here we see that the rate input of other fiber, but this is here rate of the fiber, and here we can clearly see the rate of the bent fibers. This is the area where the fiber happens. Moving into this only, this is everything what area to be expected, but we have mindfulness starting with the water absorption as well as the temperature. For the water absorption, you can see the process was evaluated based on 2 points. First one is ASTM 60221. That actually evaluates the water absorption after 24 hours. And the CP 1989 evaluates water absorption after 30 minutes. After 30 minutes of immersion in water, or after 24 hours of de-immersion. We can see here that all they have very good and excellent water absorption. However, we can see that after 30 minutes that firefighters have projected the least water absorption. The least water absorption means the concrete is more durable, the concrete is more resistant to exterior chemicals. Then moving to the other hours, you that also there are good excellent things. However, the fiber in this case are the ultimate. Moving into the rapid process, let's see that the staff the low testing, they have low the penetration of is very low that the fibers are really doing their work by preventing the formation of cavities and preventing the absorption of all the chemicals inside the concrete specimen. However, in the new many improvements, you can see that electronic fibers fall in order.
Okay, should we come?
Here are two applications. The first one is in total sensitive materials. Over there, the Q1 surface SDI. They are started with the same organisms related to coffee. And we have also an Viva application under the of chemical plastic fiber integrating the design of the
Again.
so moving into the last point, here is the description of the staff. This is the moment where the staff is determined in themselves. In this system, we have the system that they will because there are easier manufacturing with more training, more so these processes are standardized in the manufacturing stations. These teachings they don't satisfy the requirements of the construction in the case of the financial requirement as well as in the case of performance requirement. This has been often with this concept where we have the standard progression, we have the software progression, and we have the parameter. On the other hand, the system that we said are not the conventionally available connectors, different compared to the two normal types of shape connectors. The first one is the hat certificate connector that surrounds the connector to prevent the propagation of the hat. You can see that the holes themselves they are considered as weak points. There is stress concentration around these areas, and cracks could propagate, could start and propagate from these points. To stop the propagation, we have to add chip connectors around the and the second part, the second over one, basically post-propagation. Here is summary of all the fiber steps that I have been working with. Quickly, I can say that our species represents the regular connection, P is the truck connection, PR represents the dynamic connection, WS is the network exercise, the access contains that, and CCS is the cross state connection, and the top side other saying about that. Starting with the analysis process using ANSYS software. The analysis that I have used in ANSYS software is all the complete they started one and because of really good in presenting the properties of CAF concrete, including creep and timber. Regarding the reinforcement, the analysis and the reinforcement 465, this is the modeling process of the staff and quantity grades process. The size of the test is 20 mm. The size was decided based on the sensitivity test that until we found the test that presents the optimal. Okay, so we are the application that I have sent. The first one with the steam sheet of 450 megabytes. The second one is the steam sheet of 450 megabytes. Starting with the local carrying capacity, we will see these are the local and the total stack and vertical stack. These are the non-visible sizes. You can see that having this steam sheet or with the different projection part really improve the load carrying capacity. Even though the load capacity was all the same way, however, the steam sheet projection have gathered the optimal presence. As connected into the slab, improve the performance further, but in this case, we have more steam phenomenon. There was an improvement related to load when it comes to steel sheets from rectangular pictures, and they were related to the tint when it comes to species with consonants. Therefore, they were more studying their as separate pieces. Then in the third case, right after the so that this part will not only improve the load carrying capacity, which is come in conflict with the rest of the ecosystem. They have maintained almost the same load carrying capacity with all the status, but they improve the information and the data accuracy. If we take a look at the load versus information performance of overlap, you can see that in the initial performances, it tends to be more frequent data. Rather than having this perfectly defined, you can see the department process for the staff without parameters. You can see that the staff with the parameter protection tends to be more stiff compared to other staff. However, the activity was a more noticeable based on traffic level and train level. After treatment method further smoothen the curves of the lower information, they have the difference, they have improved the load capacity, as were in the case of the temporal reduction and in the case of traffic level. Here there is a sample of the analysis that are done. The red does represent the place where the information is defined. The analysis was done on top of the sample result to that one. If we look at the certain, in one previous let's say we look at one equal to that, because there is a difference in each element's resistance to in this way, you can see that communicate with all the same amount of tests. But if we come out, we see its angle position, you can see that there is a curve that is that. You see that there is the most part of the system and the most and you can see that also there is this is for some related to the shape of the if we look at that actually connected actually to the serving the system, we can see that in the capital stick is an improvement with the first section. However, when we look at the piece of cloth, where the equity of the weather is the conversion of the rock. Therefore, I'm happy to say that the numbers will see the effort that we can avoid having bars and the compared to the here is a sample of the specific of the elements. Here is the weather sheet chart, the specific weather sheet chart, the resistance in the taxi conductor, and the modified conductor, and the case of the favorite mode of the first step is similar to that of composer. Actually, it is not necessarily more likely to shape. The shifter is a part of the opportunity system. Therefore, notice that we have for the it's written with the keyboard, the species, and the conflict. If we take a look, we can see that this is, for example, where the complete slides, and this is a vertical dash where the complete keyboard in the vertical. However, I need to correctly slowly partly improve the balance of reducing presenting values with higher load carrying capacity means that the staff are performing much better with less people, which is a really deep result. Moving into the activity and assessment, we can see that the activity has improved in the case of the composite work that in the case of thickness. The segment of composite was higher with other platform and if we move from these two where the teachers are 450 megahertz, we can see that the speed of less and the the pace of higher. We can see that the lower has to be improved, which is if we move into the so we can see that there's less necessary information that the slabs are they are more sensitive as well. If we have just the straight line for we can clearly see the improvements in the stress resistance that are done in the case 2 steps. This improvement is related particularly to the higher strength of tissues. Here I would like to recommend actually for further research, maybe we can like to test on higher strength concrete to witness even much better results. Moving into the failure mode, comparing the failure mode, for the failure mode I have came up with two concepts. The first one is the vertical difference ratio, the second one is the horizontal difference ratio. The vertical difference ratio refers to the ratio of vertical gap to case 1, of case 1 to case 2, and the same thing is applicable for horizontal difference. We can see that in all the cases there is a huge improvement in case 2 slabs. Moving into the ductility and stiffness of case 2 slabs, we can happily say that the ductility was much better, but the stiffness wasn't. The design was patent. We were granted an Indian patent under the title of Method of Constructing Lightweight Slab. It's an Indian patent that was granted in 2020. I have also published two papers related to the analytical part. The first one is in the Journal of Industrial Science that comes under say executor stops slide against the impact factor of 2.83. The second one is in the Journal of Pathology and Rehabilitation under Spreader, which is the Q3 stops index with an impact factor of 2.63. Regarding the experimental investigation, here I will clarify the process starting from the mixing, preparing the stitches that were particularly prepared for us, and installing the strain features, the molds that were designed and made specially for our staff, placing concrete and then curing them for 28 days. Here are the sections of the stitches to illustrate how they look like, exactly like the modeling. Here is the mold that was designed particularly for this purpose. Here is the shear connector, the cross-part shear connector, and here is the welding process to the stitch. Here is the setup that was done in the structure lab in our college building. For the experimental outcomes, we can see that the failure of both the control and roller core slabs comes under lecture. However, in the case of solid slab, we can say that the width of cracks were increased, but in the case of roller core slabs, the number of cracks were increased. But when it comes to the case of composite coated slabs, we can say that the number of cracks is much less, but actually because the failure was related more to deep bonding, as we are going to see next. This is a really good result for almost minimal cracks. Here is a comparison of the analytical results and the experimental results. The difference did not exceed in any case 10%, which verifies the applicability of the finite element analysis. And here we can see the failure mode that was almost identical in the experimental and in the analytical part. Here you can see this is the horizontal snippet, this is the vertical separation that are almost identical in both cases. So at the end, we can say that the results of the research comes as the morphology of waste plastic fibers play an important role in the performance of concrete, particularly the spiral fibers yielded the best results. We can say that the normal composite body slabs that were presented in this research are very effective structural systems, especially with shear connectors that were designed also for this type of slabs. We can say that we have noticed improvement related to load carrying capacity as well as activity, with the cross-part shear connectors providing the best results. But for further investigation, I would like to recommend maybe using higher strength concrete to examine the slab with higher strength steel sheets. The high strength steel sheet with the normal concrete, the conventional concrete, they yield very good results. But can you imagine the best results that can come from high strength concrete? It would be huge. Here are some of the references that I have used. And here's the list of my publications, the 6 papers that I have published so far. Here are the papers, one is granted and one is published. I have 7 design applications, one is registered and 6 are still under communication. 2 chapters are published. I have participated in 3 conferences and 4 workshops. This is my status profile with the currently indexed papers. Some papers are still waiting to be indexed soon. And thank you.
So thank you, Razan, for your wonderful presentation. Because I know about your work from the day one, let's see the feedback from the others. So now the time is for the open forum for asking the questions. Let's start with the Indian examiner who is available in the online Google Meet. He is Dr. Subhasi Yaranga, professor and in civil engineering and deputy director, National Institute of Technology, Karnataka, Surat. Sir.
Yeah, Professor Vinod, yeah, good morning. Am I audible? Hello?
You speak, sir?
Can I?
Yes.
We can stop.
Professor Vinod, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah. So very good morning and thank you, Ms. Razan, for nice presentation. And I have made my written comments. I'm very happy with the quality of work done by her. And, there are no specific questions to be raised. I only take this opportunity to congratulate Ms. Rajan and Professor Vinod for the good work done. You can request Professor Dinesh if he has any clarifications. Otherwise, I would take this opportunity to wish Ms. Rajan all the best and congratulate Rajan and also Professor Vinod. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And I appreciate all the wonderful informative comments as well. Thank you for your.
All the very best. May God bless you.
Thank you, Professor. I know very well you are how much busy because you are in the travel. So, in spite you are accepted our invitation and you are supporting us. Thank you, Professor. Now I request the subject expert, Dr. K.S.K. Professor in Civil Engineering, NABPR, Chennai. So, sir will ask the questions for the foreign examiner raised during the thesis comments. Sir, we are having a question as well as answer in the PPT. Whether we can proceed with that or you can ask the question.
Okay, actually, the foreign examiner has asked some questions. If you have an answer for that one, then just present that one. Yeah.
Go to presentation.
Professor Dennis, shall I start?
Yeah,
Yes, go ahead. Yes.
Okay, sir. So, the first question, the first example was one thing about the sustainability. Why identify the supplemental process materials in the sustainability of my work? And supplemental materials affect the performance of work. They are very fine materials that actually the mechanism content. Hence, I cannot find out the participation of fibers at the single method. Therefore, I have which fibers will be best. Maybe further research we can conduct using some of this materials which is extended super plasticizer is the super plasticizer was got from the company that is called Master Genome, which is a name. In Master Genome, they can prioritize functional properties that rather than detail the specific data. To come up with the specific data, we need to theoretical tests, which is completely out of the scope of the research. Therefore, we use this term as stated by the property itself. The example was actually the super plasticizer compared with gas and coal, but as per the company, the super plasticizer contains compounds with dissolvable. You can see all the characteristics and the technical specifications as noted by the company itself. You can find all the details on the company's website. Moving into the next question, simply six per check into the required morphology. The example was asked to indicate why I would language, why is it morphology. Actually, it's waste plastic fibers. This is the first attempt to try various shapes and morphologies of waste plastic fibers. They are not available in the market because we tried it first. They are available fibers in the market, they are synthetic fibers, they are not waste sources. So if we want waste plastic fibers, we need to treat waste itself and we need to manufacture them by ourselves. That would be more realistic. Synthetic fibers, they have completely different properties. Moving to the next question, so was wondering if the handling transformation of fibers is directly definitely it will vary because this is handling. But the values was very minimal because we have to be sure that the overall process of cutting and shaping as well to make all the fibers as much as possible. The value was very minimal that could not even be counted. The next question was related to the amount of super plasticizer. As I have mentioned with my thesis, we followed the terms and the quantities that are specified by the company. So what if that applies to the next company, how could we apply this to plastic fibers? Yes, but we need a base to start. So the company's recommendation was the baseline spectrum. Then we have done several trial tests on several specimens with several fiber strips until we find the optimum percentage of plasticizer for each specific type of fibers. Next, as I have cited and based some of my work on the results of Muhammad Alzein and Professor is asking, are the fibers similar? Similar to the they are both blood fibers. They are generated from synthetic with plastic fibers. We have also done some tests on the plastic fibers themselves to check the conductivity of our vessels, the properties of our fibers, and the properties of the plastic systems. We can find that the difference is very minimal, which is related to the different countries and different factories, but we can still find them like in a trust. And then the question is asking why I chose water absorption and respiration and weight durability and all the best presented. Actually, that is a very big topic. I still remember when once I went to a workshop, and that was the whole topic, including the whole workshop. Till now, we don't have any representation, any clear representation of the performance of waste plastic fiber complete in terms of durability. Till now, we don't have any structure that was constructed for 60 years to find out how these fibers perform. But we can use the most affordable and the most practical resolution wise my research does not only concentrate on phosphate, but it also concentrates on cells. Therefore, I have tried only to highlight the different properties expected improvements that could be achieved using the spider fibers. That's why I use. And finally, certain asking why the classification was similar in both cases, conventional protein and fibers used by transformers. Classification basically deals with the lactose. It's the lactose into accessory. So it does not affect the. Therefore, we can find that all the types that have this almost the 7% phosphorylation, that's a difference between 0.7 0.6. However, in the case of non-formula square, that indicates the stiffness, the resistance of the material deformation. And the fibers actually affect that because we know that the stiffness of the fibers themselves and that materials are less than the cementitious materials. That's why we have noticed a slight reduction in the modulus of the fiber.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Any more questions from the side, sir?
Yeah. The very good Razan Alzeini. You have answered all the questions, but I have some clarifications.
Yes, sir.
So you said optimum dosage when you are giving an answer for the sixth question. You said optimum dosage arrived, which mentioned the company. Based upon that, you have tried a lot of trial, and based upon that, you mentioned the optimum dosage arrived. So what is that? May I know what is that optimum dosage?
Sorry, what is that?
What is the optimum dosage you added for the super plasticizer? The answer you have given for the sixth question, which asked
Optimum dosage of super plasticizer.
The optimal dosage of super plasticizer.
Yeah.
Actually, sir, it was a very minimum. Actually, it was like around in percentage. I cannot really say, but it was around 0.15 milliliters per meter cube, which is very minimal in that case. But it differs slightly from each type of plastic fibers. For the conventional concrete, we haven't used super plasticizer. We have used it only based on the recommendation of the company itself.
What is the grade of concrete you have taken?
M25.
M25. Okay, good. Then say what kind of a durability test you have performed? Any durability test or durability properties of the slab you studied?
So for the slab, we have studied the structural performance that is related to the load carrying capacity, ductility, stiffness, rather than ductility because of the limitation of the research. But for the future, that will be a very interesting topic to study.
Okay, durability you have not covered. Durability aspects you have not covered. Am I right?
Durability test we were not covered like that.
No, in the case of slabs, we have not covered, but in the case of pipes first concrete, we have done water absorption as well as the natural.
Okay. Whether you studied about the corrosion aspects, what is the durability of the slab against the corrosion?
Yeah, so actually that is a really interesting topic that I was thinking of. I went to RIT Tirupati for that basically. But as I understood, this is a very wide area to study that needs a separate PhD project. Maybe for my postdoctorate I can do it, but for field-wide it's not possible, unfortunately, because of the limitation of course.
Okay, my final question: in which location will you advise this kind of a slab?
Yeah. So when it comes to the case of slabs with better load carrying capacity, for the applications with higher loads, it's recommended. For example, we can use it for parameters, we can use it for high-res buildings. In the case of tropical districts, where the activity was better, are recommended for places where the earthquake risk is higher because activity is more required in that place. But basically, we started under the conditions of Chennai and Tamil Nadu itself. But I can say that for the places where structural needs are of higher load carrying capacity, the capital one for the need of higher density management.
Okay. Okay, good. You have defended well. You have given an answer for all the questions. Okay, very good. I congratulate for your nice presentation. Over to Dr. Vinod.
Thank you, Dr. Dinesh, sir, for your questions to the scholar gave the answer in a proper.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So I personally thank both the examiners, subject expert as well as the Indian examiner to spare the time with us in the online mode in spite of the busy schedule. I request both of them can stay for a few more minutes until the questions will be raised from the parts. Open for asking the questions from the parts.
Razan, very nice presentation. I want to know what type of you are using. You are using like plastic based paper. What type of plastic? Polymer, the chemical basic unit. Fiber. Okay. And since polypropylene is hydrophobic, no? But in water absorption, you know that have very good water. How you optimize?
It's not, it doesn't have a good water absorption. It has good resistance to water absorption. Since these plastic fibers they occupy all the gaps in the concrete themselves, they interrupt the road of all the capillaries and cracks where water can penetrate. So they have better resistance to water absorption, not water absorption.
Maybe you told that after 24 hours, the water absorption quality is poor.
The test is for the water absorption, but the resistance to water absorption. After curing the specimens for 28 days, then we immerse them in water again. After drying them, we immerse them in water again for 30 minutes and for 24 hours. And then we take the weight of the specimen again before immersion and after immersion. The increment in weight actually gives us an indication on the water that was absorbed inside the specimen. When the weight difference is very less, then we can say that the resistance to water absorption is very minimal, which is the requirement actually. This is what we want. But when the water absorption is high, when the weight difference is very high, this is the problem. Here we can say that the concrete falls into a low resistance category. But basically we deal with the resistance to water.
So why do you prefer the apart from these, whether you try any other cycle you prefer for? So apart from the 3 years, whether you try any other
The process of manufacturing these 3 shapes itself took more than 6 months. So because of the time limitation and because I have been everything manually by myself, it consumes a long time. So I tried to find out to gradually complicate the shape, starting from the straight fiber, then into the channel fiber, and then making it more complicated by making it spiral. There are infinite numbers of shapes of fibers, but if I want to study all of them, that would be too costly and too huge research. Therefore, I try to take a glimpse on the degree of complication and how the improvement in concrete performance can be related to. So I thought we can say that or summarize that when the shape is more complicated, the performance is better because of the better quality. Simpler shapes give flatter surfaces, more smooth surfaces that affect a little bit the performance of concrete. When it's more complicated.
So you try some powder final so small pieces one will see. Powder where you not like small pieces whether you see instead of site and other.
So you mean that's waste as fine and
Yes.
as powder.
Yeah.
So actually that is a different way for that several research have been done. But grinding these materials is fine is a different process. Till now we don't have any we have lots of research, but we don't have any clear identification on the applicability of this one. But using Python is more easier, it's more applicable since they are in bigger shapes. That's my point of view. There are some research that have used that one, but in my case, my main objective was to increase the tensile strength and the flexibility of slabs. Therefore, I will fibers. But yeah, of course, and cracks. But if we need to, for example, the density itself of the concrete, maybe we can use the finite review, but that is out of my scope for me.
The final one. What is the limitation of it? You have any limitation?
Yeah, yes. Actually, first of all, we don't have a clear code on the performance of the slabs, composable slabs. They are innovative. So I had to come up with I had to come up with ranges myself, and I had to compare with so many previous research done on code because there is no scope of policy. The same thing was applicable for the ship connectors. We don't have any further requirements that are related to this. Furthermore, we don't have any further requirements that relate to waste plastic fiber reinforced concrete. Since this is somehow still a new topic that needs more investigation. That was my main problem. The second problem was the difficulty of manufacturing the tissues themselves. Actually, we have approached many factories to accept tissues. That was a challenge itself. First, they were so scared to try it, but after trying it, they came out to know that it's much easier than the available ones. That was also a challenge in my case. And since then, it was the first time not, we have also some challenges in relation to welding and all. So I guess also in the future, I have said that I studied, this is the fourth limitation. I studied the 450 megapascal conventional concrete of M25. That's that is the let's say that's the base case. But improving the strength of concrete itself is a limitation because improving the concrete can improve the overall state of the overall system. Because in this case we can have compatibility between the steel strength and the concrete strength, so we can get better result. This study was basically to understand what is the contribution of steel sheets into the overall strength of performance of systems.
Department. I want to so, after international Razan is contract as the plan. Right.
I don't know, that's great.
And you are mentioned that we could use the tank. When you dip into the water, after the water, we need to be separated from the contract. How the after conditions.
Even now, we don't have any sort of about this particular measure. That's what I would say. We don't know any long-term performance of fiber. We only know up to 24 hours after this.
Yeah, why makes it have the process?
No.
Then how connect with that?
Because of the bonding itself, so when the cementitious matrix itself hardens around the fiber, it folds it. It folds it there. It's related to the hydration process of the cementitious materials, cementitious matrix. So it's because of the bonding itself. It's a mechanical property rather than a chemical property. It's not related to chemical interaction.
Even it's a good process. Maybe after the secret and it is perfect process. Cannot go.
Yeah, yes, that is true. There would be categories, definitely that would be categories. If you are studying how, to what extent these categories and facts can influence, that is correct, but we don't know if it's disastrous or not.
And one more question. When you did the fast test, I was straight that's all. That time, I have noticed maybe at the tracks, especially track place, polymer is separated or it's within the track.
Yes, it takes place on the morphology of the fiber itself. In the case of the straight one, it was separated, it was pulled out, it's correct. The concrete was separated alone and the fibers remained intact because they did not resist up into their ultimate capacity. In the case of channel fibers, they broke. In the case of fibers, because the fibers had really strong bond with the concrete, they both broke at the same age. Both together, they had the same breakage surface. But in the case of straight fibers, it's correct, they broke.
So I do what's this. When you mix with this polymer, if you can heat and mix with that water, if you can make more stronger content, is my advice. Because the polymer should be heated and then can mix with the content. it's connected to every particle because of the fact it's melted, so it can easily interact with other elements like hydrogen, water, the cement, the zinc, other things, the calcium. It can easily connect with the polymer. So it gives you the more durability and strength. No, it's give more strength. Because it makes the complex material. So it gives more strength. Anyway, the presentation is very nice. Thank you so much for it.
Thank you, Professor, for your inputs. Definitely, we will repeat that for your future. Any more questions from others?
But some that shows before additional superclassification after additional. So after additional superclassification, when you think predictions or additional superclassification, because after superclassification, everything was around 900. The probability was around 900. So we can make additional superclassification to probability of 900. Or it was just the same, if it is 0.1,
Yes, sir.
or did you add according to the need of the
Check, sir. 5 minutes, sir. Brief also. The participants basic.
We have found out the required.
Okay.
Based on trial tests. Therefore, for
ಅದು
each
okay.
part of
Definitely. ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್. ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
So you have only
ಇದನ್ನ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
yes, but it's still based on the provided by